I wish I knew by how much. Hmm. Because what I could do... Alright, let me cut this. Let me see now. So if I go... This is awkward. So if I get a ramp, just get a regular ramp. Yes, I completely agree that conversations about the current world is absolutely asking for trouble. so, so, without going into detail, you're welcome to tell me about your week, though. Um, yeah, but yeah, it's a loaded question. It is a loaded question, 100%. Um, yeah, I try not to get political, and I'm definitely not going to get political on here, just because I have to deal with that basically nonstop at home. So this is I don't come here for that sort of discussion. I come here for to be able to fall off of platforms from very high places and, and that sort of thing. That's more my speed. So now if I throw some... Whoa, what the... What is my... No, why would you do that? I have no idea the Epic Launcher just decided to pop up on me for no reason. Probably because I was holding Alt for too long or something. Who knows? I did manage to kill sticky keys, though. So... But yeah, it's totally cool. Talk about your week. It's what have you done? Have you built anything recently yourselves? I don't know if anybody out there is watching, but I'm in the midst of building a modular synthesizer. That's my current like harebrained project. Uh, I've been watching far too much Look Mom No Computer. So if you're interested in electronic music at all, I recommend checking out Look Mom No Computer. He's a British guy, and he does a lot of like circuit bending, and just like super over the top builds. And I would highly, highly, highly recommend watching his stuff, because he's lots of fun, and he's really super endearing too. I like to watch him. He's a silly man. Um, Went into voluntary quarantine yesterday. Yeah, it's smart if you're. I think if you can, and there's even a question, you should. That. And I don't think that's a political statement either. I think that's just it's a the way the world should be statement. Um, I basically don't go anywhere now. Very rarely. I go to the store. I go to the hardware store, like when I have to. Um, but most of the time, I just make Bezos very happy. Uh, um, Although I've been ordering a lot from Mauser. Um, for the electronic synth, you can get away with building it for cheap, but I'm like, of course, when I do a project, I just go crazy and just jump in far deeper than I probably should. Yes. Oh, this works. This makes me happy. Okay. It's gonna look weird from down below, but I don't care. Um, yep. Yep. My other half works TSA at the airport, and she regularly gets coworkers who have come in and are now, so every time she finds out a coworker has been diagnosed, she writes it down on the calendar, and we're gonna have to get one of those. It has been 0 days since a thing, so you know no problems so far. Knock on wood, knock on plywood. But yeah, it's scary. You don't want to be catching that. It's not good. I feel like we might be getting a little bit complacent about it, and I'm hoping that it's not going to just keep ramping up. A little worried that it will, but well, I leave that prediction to better minds, and trust me that most of them are. So, you and you. I do not have any corners on my hotbars at all. Oh, that's cool. Oh, neat. I thought the quarter pipe was just like one piece. Oh, that's really cool. Huh. Okay, alright, well, that is good to know. Neat. Good to look into later. Alright. Look Mom No Computer is he's extremely poppy. I really like his stuff for the most part. I think his vocals are okay, but my favorite song for sure that he did is Modern Gas. I love that song. I like it. It's like so. It's perfect for right now too, right? It's one of those songs. So yeah, I highly recommend that one. That's definitely my favorite. I like his instrumental stuff a lot. Wow, I just almost plunged to my death. I super enjoy pretty much everything that he does that's instrumental. And I'm a big instrumental synth EDM kind of person. So that's definitely right up my alley. Is there anything I can put here so I won't die? I guess I could fence it off. I probably should. I'm gonna put a fence there just because this is making me nervous. Yeah, and also, and the reason I think I like him so much too is because he so embraces the maker spirit, and that just makes me happy. I like making things. I like working with my hands and building stuff. So and his sign off is like, don't be afraid to try it, and I'm almost cursing him because it's like, I could totally build my own. These things are like super simple, easy projects. I could build, and now here I am spending like $100, a pop when I buy things from Mauser, so I can, I'm terrible at budgeting, so but it's fun, and it gives me something to do, especially since we're kind of like locked in on, it's a thing to do, right? It's another hobby. Like, I need one. Lord knows I've got enough hobbies. But yeah, his stuff's good. I have not bought any of his albums, but I have certainly bought a ton of his merch on his shop. So I feel like I've done a pretty good job of supporting him. And I'm on his Patreon too. Just because he's really super consistent about releasing things, which I really appreciate. And plus the stuff that he does release is generally something that I'm always interested in. So it's kind of a no-brainer to be supporting him. It's him, and Heinbach is another one that I recommend. Heinbach is much more sort of like pretentious, very German, very like ambient electro, very artsy. I hate to say pretentious, but it definitely kind of borders on the pretentious side of things. But he's still, I also like his attitude. I like watching his videos because he's very calm and relaxed. He is the flip side of the coin from Look Mom No Computer. Uh, he's got like the very, very bassy voice. Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with German music or anything, but it's very distinct, right? It's you immediately know. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. It's, as soon as I say that. Um, so yeah, no, I'm a big fan of German food and uh, the German culture. I love the German language. It's hilarious. It's entertaining. I wish I could learn it because it's fun to just make those huge words, right? Where you just kind of like jam everything together. It's lots of fun. Oh, come on. Allow. That's ridiculous. Very German. Yeah, Twitch may be going a little bit overboard with the Neverwinter. If you see something like that, it's totally cool. Neverwinter's my mod, so if you that it's all about context, right? Twitch does not understand context. So you just got to judge on a these days. I don't know if I'm allowed to say very German, but whatever. It's my channel. I'll do whatever the heck I want. All right. Get you in here. Stop yapping. Keep building. Yep, I'm going to try to line this up a little bit. Refinery. But yeah, no, Heimbach, he's very much like the, Bauhaus, artsy kind of stuff too, which, definitely does not appeal to everyone for sure. But I think it's pretty inspiring, personally. I do like my ambient music. It's good to have it on. Helps me work, get things done. Am I crazy? This takes bauxite and water. And it makes... Huh. That's weird. Alright, well, I gotta get my water up here. Ugh. Dang. Kinda wish that I had built this down below now. Oh well, we'll deal with it. We'll make it work. I'm gonna have some ugly pipage here. Yeah, no, Bauhaus stuff is great. I mean, it's so bizarre and outlandish. I love it. I love it. It's I'm the same way. Warms my heart just thinking about it. And I can't decide if it takes itself seriously or not. It's like does Bauhaus itself think that it's a joke at some point, or is it always nonstop seriousness? I don't know. I do know. It's very philosophical. This is probably not the place for that kind of a discussion. I don't know. I'm not that studied, right? So, well, I mean, I went to design school, so come on, I should know this at least. But I'm pretty sure I am applying my correct terminology here. Oh man, this thing's right in the way. Ugh. 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 Alright, we'll build it up here. I need to put some pumps in here. I am at the exact wrong level. There we go. Oy. And I think that's fair. There. Should be able to get me Should be able to get me up the top. And now let's go from the top again. Yeah, 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 that makes sense to me. That I don't think they really consider themselves to be, you know, all serious all the time. I don't think that was their jam either. I don't know. It's such a weird, cuz it feels like such a long time ago now, cuz I mean, it's like way, yeah, it sits in such a strange section of time too, I think Bauhaus does. No, yeah, yeah, yeah. They so much strangeness. Such delightfully bizarre stuff, which it's tough to find these days. You don't get that kind of weirdness anymore. Um, and I don't know why. I mean, you kind of sort of do, I suppose. You end up with YouTube creators like David Firth and now we're talking like straight up abstract though, not really, slightly less of a artistic movement, and more just like strange. but but I don't think creators like creators that do that kind of stuff would never have, they would not exist if not for Bauhaus, certainly. Um, uh, oh man, this is going to be awkward. So I need to get some pumps on my line here. And I'm gonna have to do it from this side. And hope I don't die. Alright. Okay, alright. This is going to be less bad. Alright, so we're going up. I'm gonna have to put a pillar out here just to measure my distance. Probably be easier from down below. Owie. But yeah, I mean, all creativity stems from somewhere, right? It's tough to come up with like super original stuff nowadays. Now it's more, you're standing on the shoulders of giants, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's good to be aware of it. Yeah, I think, yeah, authenticity is, I could go on for hours about my beef with the way that authenticity is now viewed. It makes me sad. It makes me sad that you just can't be authentic anymore, right? And I'll say it. I blame South Park. I love South Park. Don't get me wrong. I think Trey and Matt Parker are absolutely brilliant, but they really changed the world, and I don't know if it's a completely positive change that they brought about. I think it's silly to say it's all, because obviously there's lots of culture is huge, hinges on a lot of things, but I feel like they almost single-handedly destroyed authenticity. Like you have to be ironic now about everything. Yeah, it hurts. It's like if you're trying to be authentic, people just think you're joking around or something like that. That sucks. I hate that. Makes me sad. So, yeah, but yeah, weirdness for sure is still out there. I guess it's just finding the outlets, right? And finding your own particular flavor of weirdness. And that's the good thing about YouTube, right? Man, you could get lost in there. Whew. You um you can get lost in some pretty deep holes on YouTube. So, all right. We've got now, how much head lift does a pump give me? I forget. Uh, 22 meters. So, and each one of these is 8 high or 4 high. I forgot. 8 by 4, so it's 4 high. So, we're gonna call that so 4, 17, 18. So we're gonna go kind of in line with that there. Yeah, the weirdness is out there for sure. You know, you can. There's lots of interesting and creative stuff still being done, which is nice. So 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. So we're gonna go like here. It's good enough. And I feel we're gonna have to run a line. Yep. We want you. So 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we want to be kind of here-ish. And I would rather have too many pumps than not enough, so... so we're here, so that's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, so I guess about there. 6, something like that, for sure. If I'm overkilling it on the pumps, I don't care. Yeah, it's difficult. The problem with YouTube is that there's so much of it, right? I think that's it. There's definitely something to be said about the fact that it's not really that curated, right? Well, I guess it depends on if you use the algorithms or not. So the way that I use YouTube, I have my subscriptions, and I basically check my subscriptions every day, and then I put every video that I want to watch into my watch later list, and then I just go through my watch later list, and I've got like maybe 60 or so videos in my watch later list, and I try to keep it under 100 if possible. If it goes over 100, then I go in like a massive purge and just delete a bunch of junk. Yeah, the algorithm, oh, the almighty YouTube algorithm, is a little, I don't know. I don't know how good it actually is. How useful it is. Let me put it that way. It does find stuff for me, because I watch on my wife and I use basically the same account. In the evenings we turn on the TV and we basically flip through YouTube, and watch all of the accumulated stuff that we like have building up all the time. But I'm definitely an outlier, because I think most people use the algorithm, right? They just see what's on the front page or what is suggested to them, and they just watch that, right? So I don't know. Yeah, they have an algorithm. That's good. I gotta remember that. That's, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, and I tend to just stick with the ones that I like, right? Like, it's like, oh, you look, Mom, No Computer, his stuff is on all the time, so I just, like, you know, I just watch his things, and then I don't have to worry about it because I don't have to go searching for stuff. So I don't know how much I really go out, like, looking for things these days. I do, for sure, every now and then. But I word of mouth, I suppose, is really the right. Like Heinbach mentioned, or actually, it's Winter Gatan. He's the guy who does the Marble Machine. So if you're familiar with YouTube at all, you've probably seen the Marble Machine. So he recommended Look Mom No Computer, and then Look Mom No Computer recommended Heimbach, and that's usually more of the way that I get my things, right? It's just from creators recommending other creators. I don't know if that's like the primary source, but it definitely is the big one. 4, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 19, 20. So I think up here should be good. Ooh, this is a candidate for a level 3 power pole. I don't run into those too often. I can't afford. Oh, I need rubber. Huh. Okay. All right. I gotta remember to pick up some rubber. I'm not used to needing that for things. Can I plug it in over here? Yeah, I don't know if I really... Yeah, fine, whatever. Alright, and get up top. I don't know if I need another pump here. Let's find out. I think we're good. I think this will work. So you have no power, of course, because I don't think I have any lines running up here. I don't. Crap. Oh, man. And then that one, of course, is full, because I just checked it. And that one's now going to be full. Gosh, dang it. And I can't plug into that one. All right, fine. I'm going to go back, and I'm going to get me some... rubber. Wow, yeah, I just don't use the regular ramps anymore. I don't think I have any of them in my hotbar. Okay, alright. And actually, I think I might... Yeah, I'll take a tube back to... Back to the hub. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Chrome doesn't identify YouTubers as a real world. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, watch. Yeah. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know... YouTube fame is a strange thing. It's definitely a thing for sure. it's its own unique sort of thing, I think, at this point. But yeah. So I know Chrome doesn't identify YouTubers as a real word. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, does it autocorrect to something else? Yeah. Oh, it's totally at this point though. I think that the popular parlance or whatever vernacular has pretty much appropriated that. YouTubers. Do I not have any rubber over here? I've got to have some. Come on. I don't. I have none. That's crazy. All right, well, at least I know where to get it. Yep. I say that as I look at this confusing forest of transport tubes that I've created for myself. Yeah, I should probably make another one that goes down to the train station. Oh, man. Am I going to die if I fall off the edge here? Okay, no. All right. We're good. It's all good. Quick, grab the rubber. 4, 5. Grab 5 stacks. Sure. Good enough. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah. Man, language changes so fast. It's pretty crazy how fluid it is. Um, all right. What was I doing? I kind of lost what I was. All right, picking up rubber, grabbing the things. Uh, Basically, I'm hashing out my my aluminum production chain right now, which is, I think they've added a few steps since the last time I messed with it. So um, it's taking a little bit of experimentation here. All right, so I got you there. I have bauxite on me, and the bauxite's going into there. And it's going to be coming from, you know, I don't think I'm ever going to want bauxite on this level. So I am going to get some safety up in here. There we go. Something like that. Yeah. I'm probably on YouTube more than most. Um, I watch YouTube more than most. I'm on YouTube more than most, for sure. I upload pretty much all my videos up there. Even though nobody really watches them. Uh, which is fine, you know. I am cool with that. If I'm obscure forever, that's totally cool. Eventually, I'll get bored of it, and I'll I'll find some other weird endeavor to take care of. Power. That's what I was doing. Right. I was gonna upgrade you. Yes. To a Mark III, and then connect that up here. Yes. There we go. Oh, too close, so it's gonna go here. Kind of annoyed that it's cutting through the and bauxite. Hey, so this is oh, it gives me ammonia solution and silica. Okay, huh. So I actually probably didn't need to be making silica over here. All right. So, okay, so what's the next step? So I'm getting alumina solution. So what do I do with that? What the heck do I do with that? Let's grab another refinery. And this is actually, I know I seem frustrated at times when I'm trying to figure out the production chains on things, but this is actually one of my favorite parts of the game, is figuring out. It's like, okay, now what the heck do I have to do? I really kind of enjoy that. Okay, so now I need the coal. Got it. Right. And I imagine this is, yeah. I don't need water for this, do I? No, it outputs water. What the heck? What kind of bizarre witchcraft? All right, man. Man, what, so I'm gonna have to run the water back into, wow. Okay, so I can see that I'm probably going to end up with concrete as a byproduct of the aluminum making process, which I was not. Oh man. Oh, it's petroleum coke on it. Oh no. Oh, disaster. Oh, that is not what I was expecting. Okay, that's a problem because my petroleum is not anywhere near here. Okay. All right, we're gonna have to do some. We're gonna have to do some deep thought here. Oh man. All right. Well, let's see. We're gonna get rid of you. We're gonna get rid of you. Well, I got another hour. Gonna go for a little bit longer before I have to yield the internet to someone else. Although, we have since we used to be that I couldn't. Nobody else was allowed to be on the internet whenever I was streaming because I was using up pretty much all the bandwidth. But we have since upgraded our package, and I don't think that's really a problem anymore. But I have been playing since 11 o'clock my time, which is pretty substantial. So I gotta limit myself at some point. Otherwise, I will play this game literally all day. Oh man. Oh, the fact that I gotta get petroleum coke all the way over here, really painful. I think I'm just gonna have to suck it up and do it though. I mean, all right, I'm gonna clean up this platform first though before I do anything else. Yeah, this is all a little ridiculous. So I'm going to try to tidy up over here. Get everything at this level instead of this level. Here, this here. Yep. The fences are a little bit difficult to deconstruct sometimes. Their hitbox is a little finicky. I think I designed this platform to be level with the rest of the factory, but if it isn't, that's fine. We'll get over it. Yeah, let's, yeah, I would prefer it to be the level that is under my refineries. There we go. Yeah, now we're talking. Now the question is, do I want to go back to building on my train to get the bauxite over here? That is the wrong size. Or do I want to keep working this and panicking about the fact that I have to that I'm going to have to shift a bunch of things? Oi, 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 oi. I am not sure what the right play is here. Are they? Oh no! Oh man! Oh, thank goodness I got my freaking jetpack on me. Gosh. Satisfactory yesterday. How many hours of gameplay does it take to get this point? Okay, so well, I can show you. This play duration that is down in the corner here is a complete lie. Let me start a new save so you can see. This is about, I guess I'm going to guess, about 80 hours in. 78 hours, I guess. I think that's total playtime. I'm pretty sure. And that's fairly regular play without a lot of downtime. Now, granted, I am slow. So I am not... I have no aspirations to be a speedrunner. So, yeah. So, bear in mind that this is at a pretty sedate pace, you know, and with me figuring things out a lot as I'm playing, right? I'm definitely not an expert at the game by any stretch of the imagination. I'm pretty good. I mean, this is pretty much the point that I was when I quit playing the first time I played the game. So, this is a weird sort of setup. I don't know if I don't have the brain power to try to fix that right now, so I'm just going to ignore it and pretend that everything is fine. Oh my goodness, and try not to die. All right. You deconstruct fence. Yes. I waited until the. Yeah, well, I'm a sucker for these kind of games. I don't know if you've heard of Factorio before, but I love Factorio. I love this game. This might currently be my favorite game. Um, just the whole puzzly aspect of it, and the fact that it's like, it's all your fault. Everything that you have done is, you have no one to blame but yourself. Because like I have literally placed absolutely everything myself. But yeah, it definitely got to the point the first time I played, which again was right around this point when I quit, that I ran out of things to do. I feel like it hits a point where, to me, one of the main fun things is shipping things off in the space elevator, and I know I've got another tier that's gonna get unlocked somehow, but I don't know if that's going to unlock more things to put into the space elevator or not. If it does, that'll be great because then I'll keep playing. But I've researched basically everything at this point. I've done pretty much, as far as I can tell, I've done all of the research. I want to extend my platform this way. But I could probably start again a new game and be perfectly happy. Which is saying something because I usually get bored with games pretty quick. But games like Factorio and this, I could play this for. I think I've got like close to maybe 2,000 hours in Factorio. I think total. And I am perhaps a little burnt out on that. I play that modded now if I play it. And I am kind of considering doing a modded run. If I run out of stuff here in Satisfactory, I might switch to Factorio and do a Bobs and Angels run. I'm definitely playing with that. Yeah. Oh yeah. You could this is great with multiplayer. Oh man, it's really super fun if you've got somebody to play with. I have a friend of mine that we occasionally play every now and then, but I didn't want to stream it just because I'm streaming this series, so I don't want I don't want to burn myself out that much. But and I also don't want to. I'm not going to put that on somebody else. Without them asking specifically if they would like to stream, then I will do that. But I'm not going to be like, here, stream this with me now. It's just not my jam. I wouldn't do that. All right, so it's aluminum and petroleum. How the heck am I going to do this? I'm not even making petroleum coke, and where I am making is way the heck over there. Oh man, I'm gonna have to make a sky bridge, I guess. Man, am I gonna make another train? Ugh. Ugh. Ugh, ugh, ugh. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I bet the input's even on the wrong side, isn't it? No, the inputs are on the right side. For what I was hoping. Oh man, yeah, I just don't know what I'm gonna do here. I guess I just got to bite the bullet and just start making coke and I guess tractoring it over here. Ah man, ugh. I don't know if I'm prepared to do another train line. I mean, trains are awesome. Don't get me wrong. I love my trains. Wait, so I don't even need the... No, okay, so this is... Oh, I've got silica running in here. I'm an idiot. Jeez. Alright. Okay,